When you think about red food, you might assume that these fruits and vegetables are highly inflammatory. The color red can remind us of energy, warmth, fire, and inflammation. Inflammation is often associated with food that is processed, high in sugar and saturated fat. But just because something is red doesn't mean that it's unhealthy. The color red is found throughout nature, in plants and animals, and also within us. So, will certain red foods actually have a positive impact on blood sugar? And is their color the only thing that these foods have in common? We're about to explore 10 incredible red foods, how they can lower blood sugar, and we'll reveal what special health benefits might come from their striking shade. First, make sure to give us a like, ring the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to Diabetes Smarts to discover the keys for fighting back against diabetes. Plus, stick around to learn how you can get 2 free gifts. Right now, it's time to pull back the red velvet curtain. This is 10 incredible red foods that lower blood sugar. Number 10. Raspberries. One of the most popular berries, red raspberries are an easy, quick, and nutritious snack. 1 cup of raspberries provides a high amount of dietary fiber and vitamin C. This berry is also full of ellagic acid and anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants which can boost the body's metabolism. A 2017 animal study suggested that raspberries have the ability to lower blood sugar levels and improve insulin response. After feeding a single serving of raspberries per day to diabetic and obese mice, scientists recorded an improvement in weight and insulin sensitivities after 2 weeks. But are raspberries as effective on humans? The Illinois Institute of Technology thinks so. Their recent human studies revealed that participants who ate 2 cups of raspberries with breakfast had decreased blood glucose levels after just 3 days. So, whether it's with yogurt for breakfast or as an afternoon snack, a few raspberries a day can help keep your blood sugar at bay. Number 9. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are a versatile food that can be eaten raw, cooked, or blended. Tomatoes are a rich source of vitamins A, B, and E, which can help reduce bad cholesterol, triglyceride levels, and blood pressure. A study published in the International Journal of Food Science and Nutrition showed that consuming 200 grams of tomatoes per day reduced blood pressure in type 2 diabetics. And that's not all. With a glycemic index of only 15, this low GI, low starch red food will add flavor and nutrition to your meal without spiking your blood sugar. Tomatoes are filled with iron, manganese, and the beneficial carotenoid lycopene. This antioxidant is what gives tomatoes that bright red hue. And the antioxidant properties of lycopene help support the liver detoxification process. Plus, the National Center of Biology Information published a study showing that lycopene can help regulate fat accumulation in the body. By helping to reduce body weight and blood pressure without raising glucose levels, tomatoes are yet another red food which can aid you in your fight against diabetes. Number 8. Radicchio. While this vegetable is sometimes mistaken for cabbage or lettuce, its bitter taste not only adds a nice contrast to salads, but also provides key nutrients for controlled blood sugar. Radicchios are low in calories and sodium, and have a GI of only 32. They're also fat and cholesterol-free. That means you can load up on this spicy red Italian leaf chicory without fear of your blood sugar being raised. In addition, this vegetable is packed with fiber and vitamin K, which prevents blood clots in the body, reducing the risk of cardiovascular diseases. While not actually a lettuce or a cabbage, various studies have shown that eating red radicchio provides more blood-regulating properties than green lettuce. This is mainly due to its inulin, a blood-purifying prebiotic dietary fiber. inulin has been shown to improve gut health, digestion, and may aid weight loss. In fact, recent studies have shown that inulin has the ability to reduce liver fat, which can improve insulin sensitivity. A separate study revealed that type 2 diabetic women who regularly consumed 10 grams of inulin daily lowered their average fasting glucose levels by 8.5%. Therefore, red radicchio can be enjoyed regularly, even if you're worried about diabetes. Number 7. Plums. With their round shape and juicy taste, plums are another red fruit that can be beneficial for balancing blood sugar levels. Plums contain many nutrients, including vitamin A, C, K, potassium, and manganese, which supports the body's enzyme system and can help reduce inflammation. But that's not all, as plums have a secret trick up their sleeve, or under their skin. They're an excellent source of specific antioxidant polyphenols, which help increase levels of adiponectin, a hormone that helps to keep blood sugar in check. Researchers found that consuming 1 plum per day offered an anti-hyperglycemic and anti-inflammatory effect to the body, resulting in reduced glucose levels. And at only 30 calories per plum, with just 8 grams of carbohydrates and 1 gram of fiber, they can be a satisfyingly sweet, diabetes-friendly snack. But here's a tip. Cooking your plums actually adds to the fiber content. 1 cooked plum can give you up to 8 grams of fiber, which can help play a role in reducing post-meal glucose levels. Number 6. Pomegranates. Unlike many sugary fruits, pomegranates can easily find their place in a low-glucose diet. 1 cup can contain about 26 grams of carbohydrates, but with 6 grams of fiber, the net carb amount comes out to just 20 grams per cup. Therefore, this red fruit, which contains only 130 calories in a cup and has a glycemic load of 18, can be beneficial for diabetics. Plus, small red pomegranate seeds contain more antioxidants than most any other fruit. In fact, they house 3 times as much antioxidant content as green tea. Pomegranates contain ELLAGIC, anti-inflammatory compounds which can fight the effects of many diseases, including cancer and diabetes. The main ELLAGIC in pomegranates, punic elalgin, is a polyphenol antioxidant which may help reduce inflammation and lower the risk of heart disease. Recent studies revealed that regularly consuming 1.5 milliliters of pomegranate juice can help to reduce fasting glucose levels. Pomegranate is efficient at reducing insulin resistance by increasing the function of beta cells in the pancreas. So, while pomegranate juice and pomegranate seeds do have a high carbohydrate content, their fiber and antioxidants can still help reduce glucose levels and fight back against diabetes. So, now we've observed that antioxidants can help control blood sugar levels. But what other anti-diabetes benefits can antioxidants gift us? We're about to find out. But first, here's 2 other free gifts. Discover a world of positive nutrition within our new book, Superfoods for Diabetics, and get exclusive insights from some of the world's leading medical and nutritional professionals by watching episode 1 of that diabetes documentary. Grab both gifts just by clicking the link in the description below. Number 5. Kidney beans. Kidney beans are a significant source of lean protein, soluble fiber, and, of course, carbohydrates. After all, 100 grams of cooked kidney beans can contain about 23 grams of carbs. This means that they do have the potential to raise your blood sugar if you aren't careful. However, when eaten in controlled portions, this combination of nutrients can actually help stabilize blood sugar levels and keep hunger in check. This is because kidney beans contain magnesium, iron, antioxidants, and they come with a large fiber load. In fact, they contain 6.5 grams of fiber, bringing their net carbohydrate amount to just 16.5 grams per 100 gram serving. The high protein and soluble fiber content of kidney beans helps slow down the absorption of carbohydrates and glucose throughout the body. In fact, studies have also shown that regular kidney bean consumption can reduce the risk of developing both colon cancer and diabetes. And with a glycemic index score of just 24, this is another low GI diabetes fighting red food. Number 4. Beetroot. Research has shown that these red veggies are especially beneficial for diabetics. Beetroot contains a high amount of betalain antioxidants. This type of antioxidant has proven to be essential at fighting free radical damage and oxidative stress, which are often linked to cardiovascular diseases. But betalain is not the only good thing about beetroot. High in folate, potassium, and phytochemicals, beetroot has been shown to be quite efficient at regulating blood sugar and insulin levels. A study showed that drinking 225 milliliters, or a little less than half a cup, of unsweetened beetroot juice resulted in a reduction of post-meal glucose levels. The study also noted that people with hypertension experienced a drop in blood pressure when consuming 1 cup of beetroot per day. That means that the Red Wonder beetroot can be another helpful food for reducing the risk of heart disease and diabetes. Number 3. Cranberries. Whether you enjoy it as an unsweetened juice or a fresh snack, cranberries offer a wide variety of nutrients that can help support blood sugar levels. Their combination of iron, calcium, vitamin C, and polyphenol antioxidants provides an anti-inflammatory effect to the body. The antioxidant content of cranberries can protect both the digestive and cardiovascular systems from imbalance and toxicity. Plus, the polyphenol proanthocyanidins within cranberries have been shown to aid type 2 diabetics with blood sugar management. A recent study published in the Journal of Nutrition revealed that participants who drank 2 glasses of unsweetened cranberry juice per day for 8 weeks had lower glucose and triglyceride levels than participants who didn't consume any cranberries. Meanwhile, the USDA suggests that drinking 2 glasses of unsweetened cranberry juice a day can reduce the risk of developing both heart disease and type 2 diabetes. Number 2. Red onions. White onions provide an amazing assortment of vitamins, minerals, and fiber, but red onions take it to the next level. Compared to white onions, they contain a higher amount of quercetin. Quercetin is an antioxidant which gives red onions their color. And recent animal studies have shown that it has the ability to reduce glucose plasma levels in type 2 diabetic subjects. Plus, research has shown that quercetin can protect against stroke and heart disease, both of which are major risks for type 2 diabetics. Also, red onions are a good source of the important mineral chromium, a trace element which has been shown to help control glucose levels and reduce insulin resistance. A 2014 study by the University of Gezira reported that red onion can have a hypoglycemic effect for people with diabetes. Results of the study showed that consuming 100 grams of red onion lowered both type 1 and type 2 participants' blood sugar by approximately 150 milligrams per deciliter. With a GI of only 10, red onions can be a perfect anti-diabetes veggie to get onto your plate on a regular basis. And now it's time for our favorite red food. Number 1. Bell peppers. Bell pepper, also known as capsicum, brings unique flavors and nutrition that your diet might have been missing. This sometimes red pepper, they come in a variety of colors, is full of vitamins, magnesium, and, you guessed it, a great amount of antioxidants, including quercetin. Studies found that the anthocyanins present in bell peppers can help slow the digestion of carbohydrates and lipids. This means that they can reduce the concentration of blood sugar and aid your body in managing glucose levels. Plus, the combination of nutrients within bell peppers helps to control infection, boost blood circulation, and prevent oxidative damage. One serving of bell peppers contains just 31 calories and only 6 grams of carbs. And with 2 grams of fiber, these red bursts of flavor can help your body better process glucose levels. An added benefit of bell peppers are their incredibly high vitamin C content. In fact, one serving can give you about 170% of the daily recommended amount. Therefore, red bell peppers can provide a wide range of health benefits beyond helping to reduce blood sugar levels. So, what makes red foods incredible for lowering blood sugar? For the 10 red foods we've just discussed, we noticed a few interesting patterns. A low glycemic index and a high amount of fiber is a recurring theme of these red foods. But that's not all. Another commonality between these foods is their red pigmentation, which can be traced back to the high amount of antioxidants they contain. These antioxidants play an important part in lessening insulin resistance and lowering blood sugar levels. So, should you implement more red food into your diet? Absolutely. Let us know your absolute favorite red foods in the comments section below. And don't forget to claim both of your free gifts by clicking the link in the description below. Before you go, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We're Diabetes Smarts, and it's our mission to bring you the best tips and tricks to help you fight obesity and diabetes. Thanks for watching. We hope you're having a diabetes fighting day.